Welcome back. Time for your business news now. With that, Mike Eppel hanging out right here. Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Good morning. Nice to see you.
Good to see you. We were just talking over break that we're all playing the last-minute vacation schedule. So I just said, I'm not here next week. And you said, yeah, me neither.
Neither.
So this might be the last couple of days we talk for some
it's
time.
It's August. It's kind of quiet right now. So gearing up for, in business at least, September and October, which are always volatile, always busy. So I got to get my sleeps in ahead of that.
That's it. That's it. A little bit of rest before the wild. Let's get to some of the earnings, which are the up and the down, depending on who you're looking at.
Well, I wanted to look at the numbers that we've received this week from Walmart and Target. And Melanie, just as a indication of how inflation is affecting consumer spending trends. Walmart had a good quarter. Target did not. Now, I realize these are American-based companies, but you kind of can extrapolate it into just consumer sentiment right now. Walmart is being described as the place you go to shop for things you need, as opposed to Target, where you go to shop for things you want. And this has been the effects of inflation. People are spending more for groceries, gas, basics, so they're cutting back on spending on other discretionary items. So when this was shown in the earnings from these two companies, Walmart's earnings were fine. They make most of their money, actually, from groceries. You know, they've expanded their grocery section dramatically over the past several years. Target doesn't have that. And their earnings plunged 90% in comparison to Target. The stock just got slammed yesterday in the U.S. trading. So we're seeing this effects of inflation, and it's just, you know, as interest rates continue to climb, and that is going to be the trend that we're going to see in the fall, central banks raising borrowing costs. It's going to put the squeeze on consumers that much more unless we see a continued downdraft in gas prices, perhaps, and maybe a tip in food prices coming down. But we still have not seen that over the course of the summer. No,
we have not. Let's stay with retail, Mike, because this has got us all nostalgic. Zellers, right near the tail end of the show yesterday, Zellers started trending, and that is because it's making a comeback.
The HBC, Hudson's Bay Company, is going to revive the brand in a digital-first platform, primarily through e-commerce. And there will be some smaller kiosks or sections of existing Hudson's Bay Company stores. And you're right, this is about nostalgia. This is about inflation. Because Zellers is seen as a discount price category, so people are looking for ways to save money. So HBC is trying to key on that. But look, you know, like you say, it was trending yesterday, but it was about, hot chicken sandwiches at the restaurants, which aren't going to exist. No. Zeddy, the mascot, Club Zed points. I mean, this company, look, let's face it, it failed for a reason the first go round. It had huge competition. The stores were tired, and eventually they got shut down around 2010, around late 2000s into 2010, and then they got sold to Target, which of course, well, that lasted 15 months. That failed venture from the U.S. Retail brand. So yeah, they're keying in on what you remember the good times, I suppose.
That's right.
At Zellers, where, of course, the lowest price was the law.
Everyone knows that. We're going to be talking a bit of nostalgia and some of those older retailers coming up in our You Sound Off later on. Now let's talk about from old to new. And we're talking about the very latest when it comes to the iPhone. I can't keep track, Mike, to be honest. I was reading your notes right. We're at iPhone 14 now.
14. Yeah.
I did.
And you think that the iPhone's actually been around a lot longer, but we're only at version 14.
Yeah, they rolled them out at such random times. Yeah, but
I guess that's true. But, it's only been 15 plus years that the iPhone exists. So it's still a new thing when we really think about where it is. Anyway, September 7th is going to be the launch date for the unveiling of the iPhone 14. But there's talk Apple's going to be really aggressive with new Mac computers, iPhones, iPod. I can't keep track of all the Apple devices.
What are we talking about? I know there's too many of them.
Apple Watches, 3 new Apple Watches. So this is an indication that they still look. Apple's got its ecosystem, and people are willing to spend whatever it is for the next big thing from this company. They are they're a different breed than pretty much any other consumer good. And it also indicates, Melanie, that they're figuring out the supply chain and getting all the parts they need and telling suppliers to ramp things up. And lo and behold, the Apple's not far away again from being a $3 trillion company.
Wild.
Its stock has had a nice little revival here over the past several weeks.
Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to just stick with whatever version phone I have. That's kind of just the way I go. As long as you're operating, I'm good. We're good. We're fine.
You're going to have to upgrade from the iPhone 8.
Okay, fine. Maybe one day. Thanks, Mike. Talk to you again tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.